This next video is going to show you how the tagging and scraping logic works when you have more than one document. So this is a second part to the video that showed you the scraping and tagging logic when you're working with one document. So there's a couple of nuances. We're going to assume for purposes of this video that both documents have a section C that is required to be scraped. And so we're just going to go in and go to our first document and select just one section from section C from the sample RFP document, and we're going to hit save. Okay, and it's going to render, and I'm using a document we were using before, so I already have a section L saved in here, so I can't advance, so I'm just going to go over and we're going to look at that and how that's all broken out. So again, section C is broken up by paragraph, so that one paragraph is in a complete paragraph here. And if we go back now, and if I were to go and select the other example, and so we're in this particular document, and so I'm just going to select another section C here. So just one small section, so 2 quick clicks, hit save. So that is C1.2 scope of work, hit save. Okay, and then we're going to take a look. So you'll notice that it scraped the first document within the queue first, and then it went to the second document and said, okay, do you have a section C? You do. Okay, I'm going to scrape that. I'm going to add it after the content from the first document. So if I were to go back to my first document and I'm going to scrape another part of section C, so I'm going to add in here, I'm going to add scope of work. Be easy to see within that. So quick save. Okay, we have confirmation, and so I just tagged another section within the first document, and you'll notice that there's numbers. The documents are numbered, so this is document 1, and now I'm going to go back, and you'll see that it scrapes C.1 background and purpose, and then it added in section C2 scope of work, and then it grabbed that other section C from the second document, and it sequenced everything correctly, right? So the first document's sequenced in the order that it was tagged within that document, and once it was done with that document, it moved to another document that had content. So if I were to go back again to the tag document, and instead of going to the bottom, I just went to the top and used the process steps to navigate, and I were to go to the other document and actually change the sequence and move it up. So this is just drag and drop and then move it up. It has now placed this as the first document. So we're going to go back and take a look. So we've reordered it. So in this case, it went through, since we've reordered the documents, it actually took all of the information from the first document and put it in front of, which was the second document, and put it in front. And then now we have the section 1 and section 2 after that. So if you wanted to double check that how it's scraping all this information, there is a button here called Show Doc Numbers. And when you click on that, it actually shows you which documents things are linked to, right? So this is now linked to document 1, this is linked to document 2, but since we reordered it, this is the document that was document 2 is now document 1. It's saying, hey, it is pulling this from document 1, page 1 of that document, and the rest of it is pulling from document 2. So this is just sort of a quick reference for you to just get confirmation on where it's pulling the content from. And if I were to go back one last time, again, go back to the tag documents, this is just a reminder, when things get rendered in the Map RFP tool, it does it by 100-page increments. So this is just one of 1 pages. If there were 2 pages and you tagged content from a second page, when you look at the link document button on the Map RFP screen, it might say 1-2 to let you know that it is document 1, but it pulled it from page 2 of the document. So in this case, these documents were not more than 100 pages, and so it was one of 1. So that concludes the logic for how you scrape information from multiple documents and the logic that is used when you have multiple documents and you have content or section content that is the same across both documents. So it goes to the first document, scrapes the information, starts from the beginning of the document going to the end, and then moves on to the next document. And then you also have the ability to reorder those documents and do the scraping again.